It's do or die in the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. It's do or die. It's make or break. It's progression or exit for Newcastle United in the Champions League group stage. What are we going to choose? Because let's be real, it's in our own hands. No matter the injuries, no matter the occasion against the hardest opponent in their own back garden, we need to do it. We can do it, so let's do it. Into the match preview today, we are going to go, of course, through every single statistic. Who's missing for PSG, because there's one man which is missing. Who will miss this game, of course, for PSG, who is an absolute sensation. It's just a little bit of a, not even short of a sensation. He's an unreal player, 17 years old. He's one of the best players. So we're going to get on to absolutely everything. What I expect from Newcastle United and what we can expect from Paris Saint-Germain. Without further ado, let's get into it, people. Right then, lads and lasses, how we're doing, and welcome back to the channel. Today, of course, it's a match preview for Newcastle United versus Paris Saint-Germain. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. If you do enjoy the video, you like what you're watching, hit that like button. I appreciate it. We'll get all the likes, and we've got some very, very positive feedback from the last video I made. I think we've got 40 odd likes. For me, I appreciate that, and what I most appreciate is the actual feedback to the videos. As being said, that the background looks champion, the setup looks good. I appreciate it so much. Without further ado, less of the plugging, less of the talking about myself. Let's get on to the match preview, because that's what we're all here for now, of course, in the Champions League, the last fixture. Do I really need to talk about it, lads and lasses? Do I really need to talk about it? Newcastle United 4, PSG 1. It's very different to our last recent Champions League fixtures in the group stage, of course. I mean, a 1-0 loss to Dortmund and a 2-0 loss at Dortmund, against Dortmund, of course. It wasn't two great performances from Newcastle, but hey-ho, we didn't have a recognised striker in the team, apart from the home fixture where, of course, Alexander Isak got injured. We'll have to bring Callum Wilson on, but away at Dortmund, it was a complete different story. Just another example of how stretched we are, how much we need to sort of improve in areas where we just genuinely have been unlucky. I mean, 12 plus injuries. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, maybe apart from Sunderland, Man United and Liverpool. But apart from that, we've just been unlucky. Seriously, we have. But apart from PSG getting thrashed off Newcastle, they've done very good in the Champions League. They have just lost, I think, was it 2-1 at the San Siro against AC Milan. Kylian MBAPPE, I do believe, scored in that game. He's just unreal, isn't he? Lads, look, I know it's pretty obvious. It goes without saying. No matter what his performance was like at St James's Park, he still was one of the best players I've ever seen grace that pitch. I mean, his touch, his technical ability. For me, he's the best player in the world. He's so clear of Erling Haaland. Just, yet again, his touch, his explosiveness, his finish. He's an unreal footballer. He's such a god gift for the football world. He seriously is. But let's take a look at how PSG have done in the group stage. Of course, we all know how, but this is how the group stage sits as it does right now. Dortmund are actually first, who were rock bottom at the time when we were first at the group stage. Dortmund are first, of course. 4 games played, 7 points for them. PSG, who we line up against, of course, second with 6 points. Milan, third with 5 points. And Newcastle, fourth with 4 points. The points go 7, 6, 5, 4. Bit of a little rhyme going on there, something. But look, this group is seriously one of the best groups in Champions League history. I mean, it could turn on its head with just a single result. Like I say, if Milan beat Dortmund and we beat PSG, we'll go first or second. No, we'll go second, sorry. Milan top it by a point. It's unbelievable. Actually, no. I tell a lie, sorry. Oh, no, Dortmund top it by a point. That's what it is. But it's just unbelievable. It is the group of death. We didn't expect to even come this far. Look, I know we're fourth, but we've beat PSG. We've got to draw at the San Siro, just unfortunately. We've got beat twice by when we didn't have the exact resources that we needed. And, of course, by, with all due respect, a very, very well-drilled team in Dortmund. But look, I'm looking at PSG's recent performances here. I know it's the French league, but they are an absolute powerhouse, aren't they? Seriously, just listen to this. I mean, they've just beat Monaco a couple of days ago, 5-2. Stade Rennes away, 3-0. Before that, Montpellier, 3-0. Brest, 3-2. Milan at home at the Parc De Princes, 3-0. Strasbourg 3-0, PSG 3, Rennes 1. I mean, they're on an absolutely fantastic run. And onto the player which I think can give Newcastle United a boost, as he is out for Paris Saint-Germain, which I think is very good for us. Zaire Emery, the 17-year-old sensation, and honestly, he's one of the best wonder kids in the world, if not the best wonder kid in the world. Maybe a bit behind Jude Bellingham, I should probably admit that. But look, he's an unbelievable footballer. He's so ahead of his years. He overshadows their midfield, and he's 17 years old. What a product he is. Big boost for Newcastle that he's out. But of course, they're still going to have players like Kylian MBAPPE, like Ousmane Dembele, who is a fantastic footballer. I've said this on another video. I'm so glad Ousmane Dembele, and I know we're playing against him, but I'm so glad that he's picked up his feet and he's finally found a good place to play football. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if I'm too light-hearted, but I hate seeing wonder kids who have this fantastic potential and don't live up to it. No matter if he plays for someone in the Indian League or he played for AC Milan 10 years ago, I just don't like seeing them not filling the potential. It's just a waste of what could have been somebody's life. Not that they care about me, but it's just something I like. But anyways, look, PSG, we can exploit them in so many ways. Milan Skriniar, who so much unimpressed me at St James's Park. I thought he's very, very shaky. I don't know what that was all about, but of course he's got counterparts in the defensive area like Achraf Hakimi, who is just... He's very, very good going forward. Going back, though, he's not the best. Maybe that's something Anthony Gordon can exploit. Of course, he's going to be high up the pitch, Achraf Hakimi. Anthony Gordon, he's probably going to get man-marked by someone. God knows who it's going to be. Mukiele, who was signed for PSG from RB Leipzig, I believe it was, for a right-back. He's now playing left-back for them. And, of course, Lucas Hernandez is their left centre-back. It's not the greatest defence in the world. And, of course, Donnarumma goal, who we know is prone to an injury. Or, not so prone to an injury, sorry, prone to an error. Test the goalkeeper. Why not? I mean, we put 4 past him at St James's Park. Look, like I say, he's prone to an error. We need to give it absolutely everything. Whether that's a Miggy shot from outside the box, go for it. Do you know what I mean? Go for it. But there's another thing that every single opposition fan thinking about this game, what they should do is not underestimate Newcastle United. That's something what we as fans, no matter what the lineup is, we will never ever underestimate the fight, the determined, the grit and passion of Newcastle United players now under Eddie Howe, the worship him as a man. Honestly, these players are the best bunch of players, of course they are, that I've seen in my life. It's just, it amazes me how much work they put in on the pitch. In the past couple of years, in the 2015-16 season, we had players like Wijnaldum, who, he was good, but they just turned out lazy. They got the wage and they were like, oh, well, we're going down anyways. What's the point? But when you just look at these players, I mean, look at our results. First game of the season. Oh, Newcastle are playing Aston Villa, the tactician of Unai Emery. They're not going to do well against them. Bang. 5-1. Oh, Newcastle United are away at Bramall Lane. It's a very good ground. The atmosphere is going to be right up for it. It's going to be a very tough game. Slap them 8-0. Newcastle's joint ever highest away win or joint highest win in the top flight ever. There's so many more to pick from. Man City in the Cup. Oh, Newcastle's got the Man City, the favourites in the third round. They're straight out. Bang, 1-0. Oh, next round, Newcastle's got Man United. They've put out Matthew Target in midfield. They've put Matt Ritchie right wing. They've got Dummett and Kraft in with second choice goalkeeper in goal. A goalkeeper which we didn't even need to put there. Of course, Nick Pope doesn't need a rest. We went and slapped them 3-0 in the Rowan back garden. And I'm just going to keep going on. Newcastle 4, 1 PSG. Newcastle 4, Crystal Palace 0. Newcastle 4, Chelsea 1. The Chelsea that's just beat the title challenging Spurs 4-1 in their own back garden. The Chelsea that's just drew 4-4 with Manchester City. This team is unbelievable. We don't get the credit that we deserve. We're a fantastic team, man. We can go into every game. Bear in mind, we've had 12 plus injuries. We've had 12 plus injuries in this. It's unbelievable how good we actually are. Look, on paper, you would doubt Newcastle United, but we need to go in this game thinking, we are Newcastle United. Look at these results. Look at the players we have got. Alexander Isak, pure quality. Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Linton, Valentino Livramento, pure quality. Fabian Shaw. I mean, these lads are unreal. What I do want Newcastle United to do, and what I don't think we did against Manchester City, and thankfully we didn't, don't fall under the occasion. Don't think, oh, look, it's PSG. They've been in the Champions League for a long time. They're a very big club. It's going to be hard against these. The atmosphere is class. The ground's beautiful. It's a very, very big occasion. It's a Champions League. Don't think of that. And I know the players won't, but that's one thing I ask from Newcastle United, and I know what they are going to do. They're going to give absolutely everything. Don't fall under the occasion, and we can give everything, and we probably can scrap something out of this. What I do want to end the video on is it beneficial for Newcastle United if we actually, sort of go through to the knockout rounds? Look, anything can benefit Newcastle United. You come first or second, you go through to the next round. Fantastic. We're in a Champions League, round of 16. We're in a knockout round. It's unbelievable. It's a fantastic achievement. We'll go down to the Europa League. Yes, I know it's less competition, but look, we have a very good chance of winning it. There's still great teams in there like Liverpool. No, but there is still great teams in there. It'll be a very, very good trophy to win. We'll get knocked out. That's a less competition for Newcastle United players to play in, and finally a rest. Players can stop being so stretched. They don't have to play on a Wednesday more. It's all about the domestic cups. Prioritise one of them. Anything can benefit Newcastle United. I'll not be angry in the slightest whatever happens. I would be a little bit angry, of course, and I'll always say this if we get thrashed like 5-0. I mean, it's never great, but it shouldn't happen away at PSG. They're a fantastic team, but of course, I don't expect we'll get beat 5-0. I do think Newcastle United can go into this game and get something, as I'll always back this team. In previous years, I might have just said I back this team, but seriously, I back this team with absolutely everything now. For a final score prediction, I'm going to go... I'll give you an actual score prediction, and I'll give you a Newcastle United fan score prediction, a Jolly Josh score prediction. So for my actual score prediction, look, our bench looks very, very bad. These players just played 3 days ago. I'm genuinely going to go PSG 2, Newcastle United 0. But a Jolly Josh perspective... Actually, no, you know what? Nah, scrap that. PSG 2, Newcastle 2. Now, I back the lads. That's genuinely my score prediction. I don't care what people say. That's my score prediction. I back the lads. You let me know yours in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jody Josh. People, go and enjoy your day. Whatever you're doing, go and smash it. I love you all. Hit a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. Go and enjoy your day. I'll see you all soon.